This is so good. Hi, I'm Feng-Feng with Tucson Foodie, and I'm here with Chef Jackie Tran. Hi, Jackie.
Oh, hi.
How's it going?
Doing dandy, how about you?
I'm so good now that you're here and you're showing us a recipe. Tell me what we're making.
We're making noodles with the Asian pantry stuff that I think everyone should have. It's the kind of stuff that I like to whip myself late at night when I don't feel like cooking a proper meal. I just gotta boil the noodles and mix the stuff together and you have a tasty meal. The only three fresh things you really gotta have are cucumbers optional, but more so the cilantro and the green onions are important to add that flavor of freshness. And then some garlic. I chop my own garlic, make garlic paste, and I mix it with a bunch of salt and freeze it.
Wow.
You mix it with like 10-ish% salt, a lot of salt, but that keeps it malleable even though it's frozen. So it's like a solid block. You just squish it out of a bag like an Otter Pop. Well, it's softer than an Otter Pop. Softer than an Otter Pop. All right, let's see. First step, whoops, I turned that too low. Time to boil some noodles. Let's see here, soba noodles. I don't know if it's like spaghetti where you get canceled if you break it in half. Yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna do the whole bag, and if there's extra noodles, then I'll just eat it. I don't know how many minutes this brand of soba is supposed to cook. Until it's al dente, you throw it on the floor and you step on it, and that's how you know it's tender. 6 minutes.
I've done that before.
All right. Hey Google, set a timer for 5 minutes. Oh, today's techno.
5 minutes.
Hell yeah.
Starting now.
My South Australian accent, Google.
So you don't have to put any oil in this water or anything, no salt.
Yeah, for pasta, this isn't really pasta, but for pasta, I actively discourage putting oil in it because it keeps the sauce from sticking.
Wow,
So,
yeah.
I'll let that do its thing. And now we can get to the base. All right, however much garlic you can handle, I'm gonna guess that's like 2/3 of it. 2 teaspoons of garlic.
Yeah,
It's a nice
I'd say
one-person
that.
serving.
Whoa.
I've never used this brand of tahini before. Let's see here. Do you have another utensil? I should have done this first. I'll just use the back of it. All right. So tahini has a bunch of oil on top and then the actual paste on the bottom, but you gotta stir it down so you're not left with just paste or just oil. You gotta get the consistency right. And we're gonna go with about, we'll say like 3 teaspoons. Can this go in the sink right here?
Yeah.
All right, don't waste your tahini.
Garlic, tahini. How much tahini is that?
That's about 2 teaspoons. You can say a tablespoon. I'd say that's the most flexible ingredient if you want it nuttier, creamier. If you're broke or allergic to sesame, just use peanut butter instead. Some Chinese restaurants use both, and I think that's just because they're stretching out the cost of the tahini, essentially. Okay, so here, it's one of the magical ingredients, Chinese black vinegar. Xinjiang, Zhenjiang, I don't know how you actually pronounce it. There's multiple labels for it. But think of it kind of like a hybrid of rice vinegar and balsamic vinegar for flavor. We'll go for about, let's see, that's like a teaspoon. Gonna mix that in. And then,
I'm helping you do this.
oh, thank you. So if that's something kind of tricky with the tahini sometimes, is like if you don't have the right amount of liquid, it just becomes like kind of rock hard, solid, whatever.
Sounds like the noodles are done.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn that off.
I'll just run it under cold water.
Okay.
Yeah.
For normal pasta, we wouldn't do that. For a lot of Asian noodles like soba, it's totally fine. We have soy sauce, and in this case, I'm using mushroom soy sauce just because it has a little bit of extra flavor that I like. You can use any soy sauce you want. You can use gluten-free soy sauce, tamari, dark soy sauce, white soy sauce, just follow your heart. I'm only using about a teaspoon of that. So now the sauce is loosening up to a little nicer of a texture. We're just gonna add the chili oil as our last liquid and it should be good, really. And now, last ingredient, chili crisps. There's tons of brands on the market. You can choose whatever you want. And this particular one has chilies and fermented beans, but
Ooh, it smells so good.
they sell a version with peanuts that I like a lot as well too.
Ooh.
This I like to go heavy on for personal taste, but you can add however much you want. I like to finish with it as well for prettiness sake, but we'll just leave that there for now. Then, you gotta make sure this tastes right, so.
verdict?
Perfect.
But I love that you chose all these ingredients because yeah, you can like reuse them for so much.
Yeah, it's the basis of a lot of Chinese cooking for sure.
Yeah.
We're just gonna get some noodles, an oodle, or half an oodle of noodles. I'll do a little more. Ooh. And we're not bother straining it. Let some of that noodle water kind of help with the sauce and emulsify it a little bit. See here, I'm just gonna hand grab some of these smashed cucumbers.
So how did you prepare those?
So those, I just cut them, smashed them, seasoned it with salt, let the moisture drain from it. Yeah, salted cucumbers really. Next we will get a little pile of shredded green onions. They look all pretty.
That is gorgeous.
Just some cilantro, willy-nilly, cilantro bay it. Dun, 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 dun.
Shall we
Yeah.
eat with our hands?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just like mama used to make. Yeah,
Oh my
simple. Here, camera person, just throw it against the camera lens. Yeah, or if you're trying to be authentic to the culture, you use 2 fingers like chopsticks and eat it like this instead, and it's the same thing.
Thank you, Jackie.
You're welcome.